Predators do not only hunt the weak, sometimes they turn against each other. A fight can begin over food, territory, or survival, and in those moments, even the strongest hunter can become the target. Today, we are looking at 19 brutal moments when savage predators faced each other in the wild. Naharayan and monitor lizard versus snake. Monitor lizards and snakes have a dangerous relationship in the wild because they often hunt and eat each other. A rattlesnake may use its rattle to scare away enemies, but when a monitor lizard moves in, that warning does not always work. The lizard can attack without hesitation, bite the snake, and slowly swallow it down. But snakes are not helpless. A python can become a serious threat because it can wrap around the lizard's body, tighten its grip, and try to choke it. In one fight, the python almost gains control, but the monitor lizard manages to escape the coils. Once free, the situation changes quickly. The snake is suddenly the one in danger. Even a gopher snake tries to defend itself by making a rattlesnake-like sound, but the monitor lizard is not frightened. It bites the snake's tail and begins swallowing it. Against pythons, the lizard often goes straight for the head, crushing it quickly before the snake can use its strength. 2. Jaguar versus caiman. Caimans are close relatives of alligators. They have a powerful bite, but because they are usually smaller, they can become vulnerable when a jaguar is nearby. In the water, most animals would hesitate before attacking a caiman, but a jaguar is different. In one moment, a jaguar watches a large caiman swimming in a lake. Then, without fear, it dives into the water and grabs the reptile with its powerful jaws. The caiman cannot fight back. Its own bite seems useless once the jaguar has locked onto the right spot. In another scene, a caiman tries to hide beneath the surface, but the jaguar still finds it. The big cat bites into the neck, paralyzing the prey and stopping it from struggling. Within seconds, the caiman is dragged from the water and carried away as a fresh meal. 3. Crocodile versus lion. Lions and crocodiles are both powerful hunters, but they rule in very different places. A crocodile has the advantage in water, while a lion is far more dangerous on land. That is why every meeting between them can change in seconds. In one scene, 2 lions cross a shallow river, unaware of what is hiding beneath the surface. As they swim across, a crocodile suddenly attacks. One lion disappears under the water for a moment, and it looks as if the river may claim him. But this time, the fight ends without tragedy. Both lions manage to escape without serious injury. In another encounter, the crocodile is outside its strongest territory. 5 lions surround it and try to attack from different angles. The crocodile snaps its jaws to scare them away, and the lions are clearly cautious. Still, they keep pressing until the crocodile finally retreats back into the water, where it has the best chance of surviving. 4. Leopard versus hyenas. Hyenas are skilled predators, but they are also famous for stealing food from other hunters. Leopards often suffer because of this. Even after making a successful kill, a leopard may still have to defend its meal from a hungry hyena. In one scene, a leopard tries to protect its food, but the hyena refuses to back away. The leopard moves towards the meal again, yet as soon as it gets close, the pressure becomes too much. The hyena takes control, and the leopard is left with nothing. In another moment, a leopard catches an impala on its own. But before it can finish the kill, a hyena rushes in and tries to steal it. During the struggle, the impala nearly escapes. The leopard panics and runs, while the hyena catches the impala again and begins feeding. But when a hyena attacks a leopard cub, everything changes. The adult leopard immediately charges in, pounces on the hyena, bites it, and drives it away. Food can be lost, but a cub is something the leopard will fight for. 4. King cobra versus other snakes. King cobras are feared not only because of their venom, but because they can hunt, kill, and eat other snakes. This makes them one of the most dangerous predators in the reptile world. In one scene, a rat snake moves through the woods searching for food, unaware that a much larger king cobra is nearby. The cobra strikes with neurotoxic venom, and the rat snake quickly loses the ability to move or fight back. Once the prey is helpless, the cobra begins to swallow it whole. Even a young king cobra is already deadly. In another moment, a baby king cobra goes hunting for the first time. Its target is a smaller snake, and even with little experience, The cobra still uses its venom to paralyze the victim before slowly eating it. 6. Ants versus preying. Mantis, a praying mantis, is a dangerous hunter. It can hide with excellent camouflage, wait silently, and strike with sharp front legs when prey gets close. But against an army of ants, even those skills may not be enough. In one scene, ants begin swarming around a spot where a praying mantis is waiting. Although the mantis is camouflaged, the ants still find it and attack from every side. The mantis tries to fight back and even cuts down one ant in front of it, but more ants keep arriving. Soon the mantis is surrounded. It collapses under the constant biting and pressure. No matter how deadly it may be against a single insect, it cannot defeat a coordinated colony. The ants overwhelm it, tear it apart, and feed on it. 7. Jaguar versus jaguar. Jaguars do not only fight with other animals. Sometimes they fight with their own kind. These battles can happen over territory, mates, or food, and when two powerful jaguars face each other, the result can be fierce. In one scene, a younger jaguar challenges an older one, trying to take its place as the stronger animal. The older jaguar attacks first, but the challenger does not back down. The fight becomes intense, with both animals refusing to give ground. After a hard struggle, the older jaguar finally surrenders. It seems to understand that the younger rival is stronger. In another moment, two jaguars walk together near a river until one suddenly attacks the other. After a few heavy strikes, the attacked jaguar decides it has had enough and jumps into the water to escape. 8. Cheetah versus leopard. Cheetahs and leopards may be close relatives, but in the wild, they are also dangerous rivals. They compete for the same food, and sometimes these fights are also about territory. In one scene, a leopard stalks a cheetah mother and her cub. This is a brutal tactic, because by killing the cub, the leopard removes future competition before it can grow strong. The leopard attacks the young cheetah and badly injures it before the mother can save it. The cub can hardly stand, and soon the leopard returns to finish the attack while the mother watches from a distance. But not every meeting ends with the leopard in control. In another fight, a cheetah faces a leopard directly, and this time the result is different. Instead of being chased away, the cheetah turns the pressure back on the leopard. A leopard may be strong, but it cannot outrun the fastest land animal. 9. Lions versus hyenas. Lions and hyenas often clash in the wild, especially when food is involved. A pack of hyenas can be dangerous because their real strength comes from staying together and attacking as a group. In one scene, a group of hyenas surrounds a lone male lion. He has somehow become separated from his pride, and the hyenas quickly take advantage. They move in from different sides, harassing him again and again while he tries to fight back. For a moment, the lion looks trapped. Then another male lion appears just in time. Suddenly, the balance changes. Even a large group of hyenas cannot easily stand against two adult male lions, and the pack begins to flee. In another moment, hyenas corner a lion once again, but the rest of the pride is nearby. When the other lions arrive to help, the hyenas realize the fight is no longer in their favor and quickly scatter. 10. Tiger versus sloth bear. Tigers and sloth bears can both become deadly opponents. A tiger has strength, speed, sharp claws, and powerful jaws. But a sloth bear is not an easy target either, because it also has dangerous claws and teeth that can cause serious damage. In one scene, a group of tigers targets a sloth bear that has unknowingly walked too close to their den. When the bear realizes the danger, it tries to run, but it is already too late. The tigers chase it down, knock it to the ground, and attack together. With superior numbers, they quickly dominate the bear until it can no longer fight back. But in another encounter, a sloth bear refuses to surrender. This time, it is protecting its cubs from a tiger. When the tiger comes too close, the bear lashes out. A fierce wrestling match begins, and after many bites and strikes, both animals appear wounded. In the end, the tiger chooses to leave the bear and its cubs alone. 11. Otter versus caiman. Caimans can be a serious threat to otters, especially when young otter cubs are nearby. In the same waters, one predator may quickly become a danger to another predator's family. In this scene, a caiman appears to be waiting for a chance to attack the baby otters. The adult otters understand the danger. If they do nothing, the cubs may not survive, So instead of waiting, they launch a preemptive attack. The adult otters fight fiercely while also trying to keep the young ones away from the battle. After a brutal struggle, the otters manage to kill the caiman, but the victory comes at a cost. During the fight, some of the otter cubs also die, showing how cruel and unpredictable survival in the wild can be. 12. Mongoose vs. snake. Mongooses and snakes are natural enemies. They can attack each other almost instantly, and although a mongoose is resistant to snake venom, it is not completely immune to it. In this scene, a mongoose decides to take on a cobra. It seems to be fighting on behalf of nearby squirrels, trying to remove the dangerous snake from the area. The cobra strikes again and again, but the mongoose moves quickly and avoids most of the attacks. For a while, it looks as if the mongoose may win, but then one strike lands directly on its face. That changes the fight immediately. The mongoose does not continue the battle. It turns away and leaves the area, showing that even a skilled snake fighter can still be forced to retreat. 13. Jaguar versus anaconda. Jaguars are one of the few big cats that can hunt effectively both on land and in water. That is why they are bold enough to face one of the largest snakes in the world. Anacondas do not have venom, but they are still extremely dangerous. Their real weapon is their crushing strength. If an anaconda wraps around the neck or body of an enemy, it can squeeze until the victim can no longer breathe. But in this scene, the jaguar acts before the snake can take control. It moves in with confidence, attacks the anaconda, and gives it almost no chance to fight back. Once the snake is captured, the jaguar lifts it from the ground and carries it away as its next meal. 14. Tiger versus lion. When predators fight predators, one battle always creates curiosity. What would happen if a lion fought a tiger? Both are powerful big cats, both have sharp claws, strong jaws, and the confidence of top predators. In this scene, the male lion suddenly charges at the tiger and attacks first. But the tiger does not run away. It stands its ground and fights back. The two big cats rise onto their hind legs and strike each other with their front paws, turning the moment into a tense contest of strength. The tiger appears larger in body than the lion, but after the fight, the lion still tries to show dominance. The tiger, however, does not seem interested in continuing the conflict. Instead, it moves away, ending the battle before it becomes even more dangerous. 15. Scorpion versus tarantula. Scorpions and tarantulas are both frightening predators because they rely on venom to bring down their prey. That is what makes a fight between them so tense. One accurate strike can decide the whole battle. In this scene, a tarantula and a scorpion face each other directly. The tarantula attacks first, trying to overpower its opponent before the scorpion can react. But the scorpion fights back and refuses to become an easy meal. After several tense movements, the tarantula pounces on the scorpion. For a moment, it seems to have the advantage. Then the scorpion lands a sting. That single strike changes everything, and it looks as if the fight is over for the tarantula. 16. Ants versus hornet. Ants may be small, but when they attack together, they can bring down creatures much larger than themselves. A giant hornet is a dangerous predator in its own right, but even it can struggle when an entire ant army closes in. In this scene, the hornet is trying to climb a tree when the ants attack. They swarm over its body, biting and holding on as the hornet tries to escape. But every movement becomes harder as more ants join the fight. The hornet's strength is useless against so many attackers. Slowly, the ants paralyze it and take control. What began as one hornet against a few ants quickly becomes a hopeless battle against a coordinated colony. 17. Ants versus European wasp. European wasps can be aggressive and dangerous, especially when their nest is disturbed. But when a single wasp comes face to face with a colony of ants, the situation becomes very different. In this scene, the wasp is quickly surrounded. The ants waste almost no time before attacking from every side. The wasp struggles, twists, and tries to escape, but the pressure keeps building as more ants join in. Against one opponent, the wasp might have a chance. Against a coordinated ant army, it has almost none. Soon the wasp is overwhelmed, and the ants begin to dismantle its body piece by piece. 18. Indigo snake kills. Python. Some snakes are known for hunting and eating other snakes. The indigo snake is one of those predators, And in this fight, its target is a python. The indigo snake moves after the python and quickly grabs it by the neck. The python tries to fight back by wrapping its body around the indigo snake, hoping to free itself. But the indigo snake appears stronger and more determined. Instead of letting go, it drags the python across the ground until the python begins to tire. Once the prey is too exhausted to resist, the indigo snake takes control completely and starts swallowing it whole. 19. Polar bear versus walrus. Polar bears are among the strongest predators in the northern hemisphere, and walruses are valuable prey because they provide a huge amount of nutrition. But hunting them is never simple. In this scene, a polar bear moves towards a herd of walruses, looking for a meal. The attack begins, but the walruses quickly start retreating towards the sea. Once they reach the water, the bear's chance of killing one becomes much smaller. The polar bear tries again, leaving one walrus and grabbing at another as the herd moves away. But most of the walruses escape into the sea before the bear can finish the hunt. In the wild, even a powerful predator does not always get what it wants.